Since the state lawmakers extended a variety of pandemic-related policies, Needham officials are developing plans to keep some changes in place a bit longer or even beyond the expiration date. Municipal producer Yu Xiaowen has the report.
Restaurant owners like steward Henry of the James Pub and Provisions are thrilled to hear that outdoor seating, which was set up during the pandemic, might be allowed forever.
We were down, not going to lie, we were down 45% last year and the year before. So it's going to take at least 2 to 3 years to try and get back to where we were. The outdoor patio, the outdoor dining, just one of the ways that we can definitely, a stepping stone to getting back to that.
One of Governor Baker's executive orders during the pandemic was to allow municipalities to expedite outdoor dining permits without being compliant with local bylaws. After obtaining the permit last summer, Henry quickly converted the back parking lot into a patio with some picnic tables enclosed by concrete road barriers. Over the year, he retouched the area little by little to make it as inviting as, or even more than the indoor space. He added charm and character here and there, repainted the barriers, and installed an elevated platform. Henry said he hoped he can take advantage of the extra outdoor seating to attract customers in the sluggish summer season.
It's actually our quietest time of the year, June, July, and August. A lot of people go away in Needham, and to have the outdoor available, people stick around and they use this as like a mini vacation.
Needham's current zoning bylaw prohibits outdoor dining in landscaped areas, parking lots, or drive aisles. Without zoning changes, many of the outdoor seating that sprung up during the pandemic will have to go away when the state's extension on the outdoor dining policy expires next April 1st.
We're at the point in the pandemic where we are taking a look at what changes were made and what things do we want to keep. So we've heard a lot of positive feedback about outdoor dining.
Officials in Needham are working on the legality of waiving such restrictions as long as the needs of public safety and traffic circulation are met.
There is a concern about how do you balance the use of that space with the parking needs, and we are just seeing traffic and parking come back. And so what we're discussing right now are really looking at guidelines for outdoor dining, so guiding principles. And the Select Board and the Planning Board have drafted 4 guiding principles. The first is to create quality outdoor spaces for people to forge connections. The second is to support our small businesses. The third is to make sure that we can maintain access on the sidewalk for all users. And the last is to make sure that we're balancing the need for parking infrastructure. So I think really the goal of any change in the policy framework is to let the Select Board and the Planning Board receive applications in any location, including parking spots, and to use those guiding principles to process those requests.
King said the town will send out an online survey to gather public feedback on its outdoor dining principles by the end of this week. The Planning Board will hold a public hearing in September on its draft amendment. Then town meeting will vote on the final warrant in October.
One of the goals we've really heard from businesses is wanting some sense of stability or predictability, and we really hear that loud and clear. It's been a tough year for everyone. And so with the state extending the temporary policies from COVID until April of next year, that really gives us time to go to October town meeting. If town meeting approves any changes, that would allow us to process applications through the fall and the winter so that businesses would have a sense leading into the next outdoor dining season.
Another policy that changed during the pandemic is the opportunity for restaurants to include alcoholic drinks in pickup or delivery orders. The to-go drinks will stick around until next May 1st as part of the bill signed by Governor Baker to extend some of the pandemic-inspired policies. King said unless the state lawmakers make the changes permanent, restaurants and bars will lose their ability to sell takeout alcohol.
The town does not have a role in that from a policy level, but what is relevant locally is the Select Board has a temporary policy in place to allow residents to consume those to-go beverages out on certain town properties. That temporary policy is in place locally. The Select Board's expressed interest in extending it at least until May of next year, and at that point hopefully we'll have a better sense of if to-go alcohol sales will continue to be permitted by the state or not.
Henry said even though the to-go drinks have not contributed much sales for him, it would enhance customers' takeout experience.
We have a great beverage program here. I know people can go to liquor stores and buy their own liquor and stuff, but we make our own cocktails, and our people love our cocktails. It's nice to be able to serve people our cocktails, and they can bring them home and enjoy them at home.
For the Needham Channel News, I'm Yu Xiaoyuan.